people who evolved from YouTube. They just got paid to do it. Just like they did with Mixer and all that kind of shit. Or got banned from Twitch or something. Like, it's a lot of the reasons why they did it. They didn't do it because they were like, oh, I see the future, what's going to happen. Like, it's just, there's no correlation, man. A lot of people just did it because they got paid to go over there, got big contracts. With the ads and everything now, is just kind of like it's a coincidence. There will be people doing it with this, but a lot of the big ones it weren't because of this. It's different reasons. They're doing barcode. Okay, I made someone miss. That's 10% regression. Damn, we're gonna bait it. God pallet no man game. Oh, it didn't spawn here. Boo. Nice dodge. Aces, man. I've committed now, though. Playing very, smart. There we go. Making me second guess myself and shit. The grey blur. Yeah, aces just in general. They're the superior players. I would really like that, but I won't hit it. Alright, 3. We had good pressure there, though. Ooh. Oh, bad aim. That would have been nice to get that hit. Oh, well. He's gone upstairs. And he's going to be near the god pallet now, so we'll leave it. That's fully regressed, by the way, that gen, because of oppression and stuff. Fully regressed. That was on nearly 90%. Oh, God. Okay, good. Not finding someone were a bit stressful. She's going to sprint burst to my left. Nice. Nope. Okay, so 4 and 3. She were much easier and way easier to predict what she was going to do. I knew the sprint burst, and then I knew the routing she was kind of taking around here as well. Oh. 1, 2, 3. We've got a bit of a pre-gen here as well. Something to remember. Near enough for 4-gen. They're probably going to be finishing that now, but that would have been finished ages ago. Can maybe get a ninja there. But it still ain't even done. Oh, that's the ace. Tempting. Louise, quite good. And that could be a boon. If that's a boon, I'm leaving. Not a boon, sorry, Shadow Step. I'm leaving. Mogular with the 10 bits. Appreciate it, man. We're going back for that kit. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time walking back and forth. It's because I'm 110% and not finding people on my route back fully healed. At the hook, not good. There's a sprint burst to give her a good shift W. Is she going to be over here or is she going to go back on herself? Back on herself? Strange. She doesn't have a sprint burst anymore either. She doesn't have off the record. I can hear her. Fight in. God damn it. There was no reason to miss that. Nice. 2 people were on that trying to push it. That's fine. We got them off for 25 seconds, plus the 10% regression. Beautiful. We're going to get another 15%. Oh, God, I fucking love this build, man. Fucking, I love this build. It's so good. We found another, like, godlike build, man. Fuck. They keep nerfing everything. I keep finding these new strong builds. Which are making gens not fly. It's fucking beautiful. As long as you're downing, of course. If you don't down, then, of course, it's not going to give you shit. Which is what it should be. Like, you should only get the benefit from downs. Sprint burst. To the left. Yeah, smart. Not smart. She's waiting here. Why are you waiting here? Questionable. Nice. Is she holding sprint burst? Okay. See ya to you. Still did that, Jen. La 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 la. Better than corruption and deadlock. Yeah, I think so. You need to get downs though. Corruption, deadlock, you don't. But you actually get rewarded for getting downs with this build. It's actually quite satisfying. You also get rewarded for kicking gens. Because kicking gens by default is so lackluster, almost pointless. But with oppression, it actually feels more worth it. And eruption. Oppression and eruption make it way more worth. Default kicking, I just never want to kick a gen, if I'm honest. It does so little. But with oppression and eruption, it's doing a lot. Wait, where'd you go? Back around here? Sly. Brian, I think Brian's trash. I don't know the fascination with Brian, honestly. Oh, not trash. That's an exaggerate, but I don't think it's that good. 2 times slower than 1 solo survivor on a gen that you have to walk to kick to waste 2 seconds at, and all the time it takes to walk to that gen. I'd rather kick 4 gens at once, go into 1, and then regressing it 4 times slower. I feel that's going to do way more damage. Like, think about it this way. What gens are the strongest gens for killer kick? Like, what gen will do the most damage to the killer, or for the killer? What gen? With just default regression. What gen would be the best for the killer to have? Okay, that one missed, but the other one didn't. For the aces. Okay, no one said it. It's very obvious. Like, you don't need to think really hard about it. It's really, really obvious. Like, what gen would be the most beneficial for you to kick as killer? With no perks. Don't think too much into it. It's really just a really obvious answer. Shit, I were looking. Kind of gives you an idea of the sound, right? I couldn't even hear him as he was running right next to me. I just looked away. That out. You're trying to work on my gens. What do you think this is? Gen by daylight. Yes. Astera, you got it. And what does oppression do? Or what does oppression have a higher probability in doing? You get 2.5% of instant regress, so you say it's worth it. It takes you 2 seconds to kick it, and then you get 2.5% of the gen, which is about... I can't remember how much that is. I'll work it out. 8? No, it won't be that. Yeah, how much is that? It's like a really small amount. Yeah, the cooldown is a massive turn off. Yeah, I think the cooldown's too long, personally. But you have to think about how much time you would waste doing what oppression does whenever you kick a gen when it isn't on cooldown. Like, how much time are you saving as killer? And how much time are you taking away from survivors, right? And I actually think you're saving way more time than you realize, and you're taking away way more time from the survivors than you realize. 2.25 seconds. Yeah, so kicking a gen takes 2 seconds, and you gain 2.25 seconds. He really wants to stumble with that. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, regarding what gen do you want to kick? You want to kick a gen where no survivor is about to just run back and go back on it, right? Oppression will allow that to happen way more consistently. How did you wiggle so quick? So let's say you have Brine, right? You have Cola Brine, and you kick a gen. You don't see anyone around the gen, so you have to leave. You can't just stay there. You're wasting time. There's loads of pressure you need to do around the map. You move away. Survivor gets on it 5 seconds later. Was that really worth it? Was that worth wasting 10 seconds to walk to the gen, 2 seconds to kick the gen, and 10-20 seconds to walk away and find someone else? Was it worth all that time? Or would it be more worth your time to kick a gen, someone's there, but not only have you kicked that gen, but 3 other gens are now regressing around the map, which is a way higher probability that one of these gens no survivors at, so you're actually getting a full regression of that gen with no one more the wiser. Which do you think would be stronger? I think oppression, that's why I use it. But obviously some people do think Cola Brine, and it's completely fine to think that as well. I'm just showing you my understanding and my reasoning why I don't, right? Like I always do. We're back here, Ace. Oh, where? Can I get you down? That'd be hilarious. I got you down, Ace. Ace, I got you down. I think you can get back to it, though. Ace. Oh. Oh. There was no point getting that. It was just for star points. Yeah. Did you run away? You did run away. And that is a Shadow Step boon. Sly. You dropped me no sound, you asshole. Call the Brown lets you know if someone is working on a gen you kicked or not. It's all the regression with information. Right, so let's give an example here, right? So that gen over there. I am not in any chase. Loads of survivors are rushing gens, they're being all efficient. I've got Call the Bride. Okay, let's kick this gen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and then that goes to 14, 2 seconds. Don't see anyone. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I don't know if they're wasted 20 seconds. So let's go back. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh shit, someone's there. 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33. Chase. That's quite a lot of time you're wasting. That's time I don't want to waste. Meanwhile, oppression. 1, 2, 3. 5 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Walk away. Okay, yeah, I know this ace, right? This fucking ace. You ready for that? You ready for that one, though, ace? As far as actually touch the press gens, what, all 4 of them? I think the probability of that happens quite low. Just use both. Yeah, what would you get rid of? What if you are playing a slow moving killer that gets around the map slower? Well, yeah, exactly. Oppression. Tend to use Corrupt Deadlock because you get scared before you can find and start a gen you don't trust. Regression Perks because 2 to 3 gens can pop against Swift with toolboxes every game. There's at least 2 toolboxes. I mean, the thing is, right, as I'm walking around and I see a gen on, I could just kick this, and then I'm regressing loads of gens, giving them skill checks. If they miss them, that's 10% regression instantly, miles away from me, and then I can go for a chase over here. When I get it down, it's another 8% with Jolt. I pick them up and put them on a Scourge, it's another 15%. Every gen I've kicked along the way, that's another 10%. But yeah, I mean, going for Corrupt and Deadlock is safer. You don't need to get downs. You don't need to pressure as much. It is safer, but I don't think it's stronger. It's just safer. Like, if you're going against, like, a top 4-man Swift, who just won't go down. Like, they play every tile completely too safe. They don't give you any opportunity. They won't go down. Then yeah, Deadlock and Corrupt will probably be smarter in that scenario. Oppression's good, but Eruption is hands down the MVP of the build. I think the whole build is the MVP of the build. I think they all work quite well in synergy. Nothing really hurts anything. I think the only thing what really can hurt would be these 3 with Oppression. But it's not going to happen because gens are always going to be touched, right? Like, survivors are always going to be trying to touch gens. And let's say you've got Jolt, Pain Resonance, and Eruption, right? And you've got him on all these gens, and they've all been hit. And then there's a survivor who's ran to this other gen, which hasn't really touched anything. You can hit that, and it's going to actually hit these even more. Which have all just been hit with this. If I hit a gen which hasn't been touched with all of these 3, then that gen will get hit, and then these gens, what get hit with these three, will get hit as well on top of it and start regressing again potentially, you know, if they've been touched, of course. So yeah, like, it can happen where this won't do anything if it's in, or like, if you're in the situation where every single gen's regressing, who cares if that doesn't work anyway, right? Mario, thank you for the prime. Smusher, thank you for the 5 months. Bill's looking real nice, in your opinion. Yeah, I like it. Yak, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Button for the 6 month. Miss Wayne Slinger had stealth. Yeah, I do miss the individual identities the killers did have more sort of.